It is April 22nd. I don't know if I recorded yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if I did. But I just finished meditating and I saw light. Not so much movement or waves, just a lot of light. The purple light and then the gold, and it would be bright all of a sudden, and then it would kind of dissipate and then it'd come back again. So nothing major with that. It's funny. The video that I posted yesterday, what was that one? Oh, well, I'm not doing it anymore, but I was kind of grouping them up like 2 at a day to push them out, and now I'm like, okay, I can go back to 1 a day. Try to balance it out, right? But it's funny because the ones that posted this week talk about this repeated cycle, right? These cycles that start and end and repeat, and they take on a life of its own, right? When we're not aware of it, it just keeps repeating. and like the one I'm going to post today, it was a month after I went to TJ and interacting with the same people, the same friend that I connected with, and she's experiencing the same themes, and we're talking, it's the same thing over and over again. MJ's message this morning, it's the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't apply to me, I don't feel anymore, but I'm seeing it unfold, and it's just fascinating, because then I started thinking, like, is that all we're, like, globally, right? Like, universe-wise, like, are we all in this cycle, multiple cycles, all at once, and without even consciously being aware of it, right? And until you are, and then you break it, you break that cycle, you break that pattern, right? I don't know, like, that concept of, oh, we're all in a rat race type of thing, right? Going to work, 9 to 5, blah, blah, blah. That's a cycle, a type of cycle, until someone breaks it, and whether it's they start their own business or, whatever it may be. But then I was like, are we all in cycles? Just cycles, like living this type of life, right? Subconsciously or unconsciously, just living, not realizing that we're a part of this cycle. And then once you realize a pattern or a behavior, then you do something different. And so now the cycle shifts, and it's a new timeline, almost. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe my ideas are a little too out there. I don't know. But I was just thinking about that. I'm like, it's just cycles everywhere. It's just repeating for everyone in different ways, yet still the same. So that was like a little, mind-blowing to think about. But yeah, I was thinking about that this morning. Oh, the other video that came out yesterday, I was talking about the art district, right? And wondering if I could survive in that world. So the funny thing is, I now work in the art district. 2 to 3 days a week, I work in the art district. I'm helping with some business stuff. I'm a consultant. A business consultant, and I'm like, Never mentioned myself with that title, but something I could add to my long list of job positions on my resume. But yeah, I'm a business consultant, and it was crazy yesterday going to downtown to the art district, not butt crack early in the morning. It was like 11 was a good time. I didn't have to deal with traffic. I got there. It was fun. It was productive. I left at 8:30. I was like, I'm in LA. I'm in downtown LA at 8:30. When you don't grow up in the city, there's this element of like your cart, right? But I felt safe. I felt okay. And just this realization, like I'm getting adjusted to like the codes of the building and parking and just the streets, right? And it was just crazy to think that I'm gonna be there 2 or 3 days a week. Yeah. So I guess I'll find out if I could survive in the art district. But there's art everywhere, like the walls, it's everywhere. Graffiti art everywhere. It's just inspiring. And then meeting these young people who have their own businesses is inspiring. And then knowing that I have something to contribute in a different way. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I'm excited for this collaboration. I'm excited for the future of what we could potentially build together. And I'm glad that I found someone who wants to work collaboratively, it's hard to have ideas and anybody can do it alone. This person did it alone. But it's so much better when you work in a community, when you work with other people to make your dreams a reality. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how this impacts Spain. I haven't heard back aside from yesterday. Actually, I got an email saying that they again apologized for the delay, and some people have received responses but others haven't, so I'm one of those that haven't. But in the meantime, I'm having a hell of a lot of time, a fun time, connecting with new people and taking opportunities. Like I'm not shying away from any opportunity that I'm open to all these opportunities and not shying away or turning something down just because I had a plan in place. Plans change all the time. And this was just an opportunity that I didn't want to let slip. Yeah. So I'm excited. So I just want to share on that I just saw light this morning and just that. Yeah. We'll see what's next. All right. You guys have a good one. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is, great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else